Welcome back to the Abundant Living University. I'm your host, Glenn Ullman. Today I'd like to talk to you about a topic that really will bridge all of our major themes, both abundance, living, and of course university. And it's really about the power of dividends. You know, dividends are an income payment, and with all the talk that I've been seeing lately on CNBC and Bloomberg, in Barron's, the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times money section, this discussion about how the markets are exactly back to where they were 12 years ago. And as we've discussed previously on Abundant Living University, that's true, but you have to disregard the income that would have been received over those 10 or 12 years from dividends. Dividends are a return of capital. If you could invest in our business, we're a private company, and Dina Brown and I sold you stock, there would be two reasons for you wanting to buy that stock. One would be that someday we might sell the company to a Schwab or to some other practitioner, and your stock would have gone up in value. But you have to wait for that outcome. The real second reason is the real reason why people invest in businesses, and that is that profits that come out of a business are paid out in dividends. Public companies that trade on exchanges, of course, pay them out to public shareholders. But private companies such as ours and thousands, tens of thousands of other small businesses pay their dividends out as profit sharing or distributions. But I thought about this as we were talking about boating, and as you know, I'm not a boater, I'm a former pilot, is that when you build a portfolio, you build it like a boat. And let's say we were trying to travel from Key West to Bar Harbor, Maine, and we knew we had plenty of time, and we bought this beautiful sailboat. And I have a visual aid. The visual aid's almost too big to show you, but it's a beautiful sailboat that one of my clients brought by. And you would have this beautiful rigging and the sails, but you'd also have a little motor in the back. And that motor in the back would be designed to help you when, in fact, there was no wind. Well, the last 10 or 12 years, there's been very little wind in the sail. But you still would have been putt-putting up the intercoastal with your little motor, and that motor would have moved you along at a nice little clip. So the dividend keeps us moving. It keeps us moving forward. Now, at some point, we're willing and able and ready to receive the wind because we're not waiting to put the sail up. We don't have the sails down. We're not sitting in port. We're not sitting in cash. In fact, we have the sails up. We just need the wind to hit it, and then, boom, there we'll go at a nice rate of speed, like we did last year in 2009. So remember that returns, just like life, encompass many different engines of movement. And in this analogy, the sailboat, we don't change the structure of the sailboat just because we're not moving fast enough. We don't pull into port in Jacksonville from our embarkation point in Key West and say, hey, I need to buy a different boat because the wind's not blowing. No, we set the sail, we wait for the wind to blow, and in the meantime, we collect that dividend from our little engine that's pushing us forward towards our destination. Hope you like the analogy and the boat. As always, we welcome your comments. Please write us back, join the blog, join the conversation. We look forward to speaking with you again soon.